Animal cruelty in the fur industry is a global issue because animals' living conditions are horrible and cruel. It's not eco-friendly, and the killing methods are totally barbaric. This topic is important to me because I love animals, and I don't think we should use animals' fur for fashion. What are the living conditions for animals raised to produce fur for clothing? The animals are housed in unbearably small cages. They live with fear, stress, disease, parasites, all for the sake of an unnecessary global industry that makes billions of dollars annually. To cut costs, fur farmers pack animals into small cages, preventing them from taking more than a few steps back and forth. This crowding is especially distressing to minks, who are solitary animals who may occupy up to 2,500 acres of wetland habitat in the wild. The anguish and frustration of life in a cage lead minks to self-mutilate, biting at their skin, tails, and feet, and frantically pace and circle endlessly. Foxes, raccoons, and other animals suffer just as much and have been found to cannibalize their cage mates in response to the crowded confinement. Animals in fur factory farms are fed meat bioproducts considered unfit for human consumption. Is real fur eco-friendly? The fur industry harms the environment. The amount of energy needed to produce a real fur coat from ranch-raised animals' skin is approximately 20 times that needed to produce a fake fur garment. Even worse, the fur is not biodegradable thanks to the chemical treatment applied to stop the fur from rotting. The process of using these chemicals is also dangerous because it can cause water contamination. For example, each mink skin by fur farmers produce about 44 pounds of feces. Based on the total number of mink skin in the U.S. in 2006, which was 2.86 million, mink factory farms generate tens of thousands of manure annually. This result is nearly 1,000 tons of phosphorus, which pollutes water ecosystems. How do they kill them? No federal humane slaughter law protects animal and fur factory farms, and killing methods are gruesome. Because fur farmers care only about preserving the quality of the fur, they use slaughter methods that keep the pelts intact but that can result to extreme suffering for the animals. Small animals may be crammed into boxes and poisoned with hot, unfiltered engine exhaust from a truck. Engine exhaust is not always lethal, and some animals wake up while they are being skinned. Larger animals have clamps attached to or rods forced into their mouths and rods forced into their nooses. They are painfully electrocuted. Other animals are poisoned with strychnine, which suffocates them by paralyzing their muscles with painful rigid cramps. Gassing, decompression chambers, and neck breaking are other common slaughter methods on fur factory farms. What I'm going to do to help is, first, I will never ever wear real fur as clothes. Secondly, I will take every opportunity to educate all my family and friends about what is really happening to all the animals that die each year for our clothes. I can go even further with that and write an article for the school newspaper telling them what animal cruelty in the fur industry is really all about. I will also encourage all my friends and family not to wear real fur but to wear fake fur. Finally, I will sign petitions to help ban fur farms all over the world. What can you do to help? You're probably wondering what you can do to help. It's easy. Just do exactly what I'm doing, which is not wearing clothes made out of animal fur, informing other people about what is happening, getting involved in this problem, like signing petitions and helping local organizations. What will happen if nothing is done? If nothing is done, the animals will keep suffering and the environment will become more polluted. Also, some animals that we love could become extinct, and fur farmers will start to expand, and more animals will die and suffer each year. This is why I think we should stop fur farms. To conclude, I hope you have learned that real fur is bad because of the living conditions which some furry animals are raised in, the methods by which they are killed are horrible, and because real fur is not even eco-friendly. If you really like the look of fur, you can buy fake fur to help stop fur farms. Thank you for listening.